Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside.
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living.
And I'm Marie.
I hope everyone's having a great day. Today it's real sunny outside and it's just a beautiful day. And Marie and I decided we wanted to do a pecan pie for our evening meal. And we've got this 32-ounce bag of pecans that we bought at Sam's Club last week. And first thing I said was, I want a good pecan pie. And the last time I made a pecan pie has been several years ago, maybe over 3 years or more. And when's the last time you made one? About that long also?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do recall the last time I made one, we took the pie ingredients and heat them up, the filling, and heated on the oven and stirred it up. But this recipe does not call for that. So we're going to give this a try and see how it turns out. This is supposed to be the best pecan pie recipe there is. But like I said, we've never tried it before. Marie, you have any comments on this that you want to throw in before we get started?
No, but I'm anxious to see if it works good.
First of all, we both love pecan pie, don't we, Marie?
We do.
These are all of our ingredients. The recipe will be in the description below. And the first thing I'm going to add is 1 cup of white granulated sugar. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of light corn syrup. And I've already got this measured out.
And
now,
they say that the light corn syrup makes the best pecan pies.
That's exactly what I've heard. And I'm going to go ahead and let it drain all that in there that I can.
I usually just use what I have.
Well, that's true too. And I'm going to do one thing different. I did read that you could add just a little bit of dark to it and make it good. And what I'm going to put in there is about 2 tablespoons of this Vermont maple syrup. And one of our viewers sent this to us. And we've used it a couple of times on some pancakes. But this time we're going to put just a little bit of this in our pecan pie. And I'm not going to measure it. I'm just going to pour about that much there into it. Okay. Then I'm going to add, this is 2 tablespoons of butter. And I've already got this melted. And this is 3 large eggs. And I did let them come up to room temperature before I broke them open.
Eggs are gold now, aren't they?
They are. I told Marie, I said, we're going to start looking for recipes that don't call for eggs. Okay, and then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And Marie, I love the way vanilla smells. When you first pour it out, it's so good. Okay, next step. And by the way, this is a very easy pie to make.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why
I'm going to break those eggs.
I am interested in how this turns out.
Yeah, since we're not, normally these ingredients here would be on the oven over there heating them up. But this one don't call for that. So we're going to see. But I'm going to get them mixed up real good. And on the pie shell, it calls for a deep pie shell. Is this a deep one?
Yeah.
I hope it is anyway.
It's not a large, deep one, but
No.
it's medium.
I'll watch it when I start to pour the ingredients in. If it looks like it's too full, I won't overfill it, because I do remember it's real easy for a pie to cook over, isn't it? Pecan pie. Okay, that's mixing up real good, looking great.
It's getting up to 70 degrees today.
I know, I can't hardly believe that. Can you, Marie?
No, I hear people out working in their yards.
Yeah, one of our neighbors cutting grass today. Or probably just getting up leaves because we have a lot of leftover leaves, don't we?
We do.
Okay, that's mixed up good. Now the recipe calls for 6 ounces of pecans, and I'm gonna try something just a little bit different on this pecan pie. I'm gonna take a few of these pecan halves and just lay them to the side here. Maybe about that many there. Okay, those are the prettier ones. Okay, I'll go ahead and put the rest of them in and just gonna fold these in. And these can be either chopped or in halves, either one. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, let me get the pie shell over here. Get that pie shell where you can see it. Hopefully the camera will see that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in. I think it's gonna hold it all, Marie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see. Let me stop right there and see how it looks. I think it's gonna hold it all. I don't want to run over though, so I'm gonna stop right there. I'm not gonna completely fill that full. And I left just a little bit in the container. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna place them the right side up, just right on top. Because I always wonder, how does everybody get those real pretty pecans on top to be in a certain pattern? And they have to put them on after they pour the pie in, don't they, Marie? Because you're not going to get it otherwise. Okay, then I'll put one right in the middle there. Okay. Okay, so there's my pecan pie. I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees. We're going to cook it for 60 to 70 minutes. Now, there's one thing I have not done yet, and I've got to cover the pie with some aluminum foil. Primarily, you want to put it around the edges. They do make a pie shield that you can put on there, but we don't cook enough pies to need one of those. So what we do is we just put a little aluminum foil around it. That should take care of it. But I'll put that in there and cook it. A total of 60 to 70 minutes. I'll just watch it close until it looks like it's done. So when this is done, we'll come back and show you how it looks. Okay, Marie helped me here, and we got the foil around the edges of it. And I'm gonna put one small piece over the entire pie, and I'll just leave that piece on top of it for the first 30 or 35 minutes. Then I'll take that off and let the middle of the pie continue to cook and brown. So when this is done, we'll be back with you. Okay, I just got the pie out of the oven. It cooked for exactly 1 hour, and I used a digital thermometer and checked the temperature internally, and the recipe says if it's 200 degrees, that should be done. And it went just a little bit over 200 degrees. So I hope it's not too done. See if I can get this off. Marie got lucky. Marie told me sometimes the foil wants to stick, but it did not stick this time, so that's good. That looks good, don't it, Marie?
It does.
Okay, how long do we have to let it cool before we can enjoy eating it? Let's see.
Usually the recipe tells.
Okay, the recipe says let it cool for 2 hours. So I don't know if I can wait that long. Let me tell you what we did. The little bit of pie filling that was left over, I took that pie filling and I put it in a ramekin, and then I set it in there and let it cook, and it only cooked for about 30 minutes. But you can tell Marie and I, we've already spooned into it and checked it. Had a real good taste to it, didn't it, Marie?
It really did.
And that was just a little side treat there, right? Okay, we're gonna let this, and you can tell right here, this is where the ramekin did boil over just a little bit, but thankfully the pie did not boil over. If I had put every bit of that filling in there, it would have probably cooked over.
Right.
So I'll have to do some scrubbing there to get this cleaned up for us. We've got an errand that we need to go run, so we're gonna go run some errands and give this a couple hours to cool down. And when we come back, we'll do a taste test on this pecan pie. Hey everyone, we're back. This pie really is smelling good. It's been cooling for 2.5 hours. So hopefully it's set up good and it's done. And we're gonna give it a taste test and see what we think about it. That one pecan was right in the middle of where I need to cut it. Okay, let me see if I can get this piece out. It may need to set up a little more, Marie. Came out pretty good, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get another piece here. You want a piece about the size of mine? Mm-hmm. I really love pecan pie, so I know I don't need to eat much because of the sugar, but I'm gonna make an exception this time on this pecan pie, and I'm gonna enjoy it. There you go, Marie. Turn around that way. Came out pretty good, didn't it? Mm-hmm. And it'll probably come out even better after it sets up just a little bit more. But, okay, Marie, you ready to do a taste test? Let me get my fork. Sure does look good.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes good too, don't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it tastes delicious. It's very delicious.
And the only problem I'm gonna have is I'm gonna be wanting to eat it because it's so good. And I don't need to eat too much sweets. Oh, Marie, that is so much better than a store-bought pie, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That is just, oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I love it. So I don't see any need to have to cook the filling before you put it into the pie. Just mixing it up like that works great, didn't it, Marie?
It did.
But we had already tasted it because I told you we put some in this ramekin and just let the filling cook. And then we tried tasting of it there. And we liked that too, didn't we, Marie?
Yes.
You could take this and probably put it in a muffin pan and with some bread and make some little mini pies too, couldn't you?
Yeah.
But I don't like mini pies. I like a good pecan pie. So, okay, Marie, if you think it's good, we'll have this with our meal tonight. And we'll go ahead and close this video out. Appreciate y'all watching us make this pecan pie. If you try it, let us know how you like it.
And I guess we're going to close the video out. So y'all do what you love and love what you do. And we'll see you on the next video. And y'all have a great day. Bye.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for the them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the tree. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall. Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall. Oh, take